Have you ever taken a hike or just been generally out in the woods or wilderness and found a snake and you couldn't figure out whether it was venomous or non-venomous? A terrible, terrible situation waiting to happen. But hopefully with the information we give you in this video, you'll be able to tell in the future.
In Oklahoma, there are 50 different species of snakes, but only 7 of those species are venomous.
Of the 7 species, 5 of them are rattlesnake variants, such as the Western Diamondback, Timber, Western Pygmy, and Western Masuga.
The 2 other species of venomous snakes is the water moccasin or the cottonmouth, and then the copperhead. 2 key identifying traits of the copperhead is that it's typically small in size, not getting any bigger than 3 foot long, and it also has a very distinct light brown diamond pattern all around its body. This will be able to easily tell, along with its star-shaped, diamond-shaped head, that it is a venomous snake. The other key identifying trait of the water moccasin or the cottonmouth, depending on where you're at in the state, they may call it something different, is that it is a long black-bodied snake with a yellow underbelly.
A key feature of all venomous snakes are their diamond head. Non-venomous snakes usually have a more rounded head and are shaped more noodle-like.
Rattlesnakes are a very common breed of venomous snake across the country. They typically fall into the pit viper category. With so many different variants, they are the most common venomous snake that you will come across. The rattlesnake has a key identifying trait as its rattler, so if you accidentally approach it, it's really good about letting you know that you're in its space long before it ever starts to strike you. The copperhead and the rattlesnake look very similar, with a very similar crossbatch stitching on their back, but the rattlesnake gets about 10 times longer than the copperhead does and can stretch about as big as 6 feet. Venomous snakes are nothing to be afraid of when it comes to walking in the woods, as long as you understand the key identifying traits. Non-venomous snakes are friends and venomous snakes are foes.
This chart gives useful tips and identification parameters similar to what we talked about previously that will help with identification both in the wild and for getting general concepts such as patterns, coloring, face shape, location, length, as well as other factors on common snake varieties and species. Venomous snake bites require immediate medical attention. To prevent serious injury, keep the victim calm and safe, and position the bite below hurt level. Absolutely do not apply a tourniquet, cut the wound, or try to suck the venom out. All of these actions can only make the situation worse by causing infection or unnecessary injury. When encountering a snake, always proceed with caution and look for a triangular head and vertical pupils to determine whether or not the snake is venomous or not. Alternatively, keep a safe distance, as even trained experts are bit occasionally with the bites ranging in severity from simple antivenom application or death. Treat all animals with respect, remain calm, and reduce interactions as much as possible. Over longer periods of contact, it becomes a question not of if you will be bit, but when. Alright, now with all this information, hopefully you will be able to identify a snake in the wild. Now, to test your skills, we're going to include a segment where we show pictures of snakes, and we'll give you some time to see if you can identify them. It's just a stick.